Hello, welcome to another Spirit Island game. Today we're going to be playing Eyes versus Sweden 4. So we're going to do the initial explore, which is going to be the jungles. And that's pretty good for us. And then we have to do the royal backing. So we're going to add a town we can choose actually in one of these wetlands. Probably I want the coast as a general rule, I guess. Keep things away from the inland. Yeah, that's all good. Right, so what do we want to do here? I do want to deal with this build. This is going to be 6 damage, and I do want to prevent some of that damage as well, whether that be from defense or otherwise. I don't think I can deal with this city. Or can I? I think I can. I think this is okay. So the plan is get Dahan in here, stop this build, and then we should be in good position. So to do that, we're going to need 2 card plays. We're going to get 1 energy, probably a power card, using the 3rd growth option here. Some pushing could be actually really good, actually. We could push some of these towns away from the inland. I do want to be mindful of this city as well in F4. Maybe try and move these Dahan eventually over here so they're a bit more useful. It's 2 pairs of Dahan over here. What's that about? They're in the positions I just don't want them to be in. So, yeah, I think I get the movement here. Yeah. Great. So, and this one, this presence needs to go into this F2 for sure. So we can prepare a good counterattack. Great. So we need some Dahan movement and mysterious things happening to destroy an explorer. Cool. So fast powers, we get a fear, and we actually get another fear, and we can defend 2, which is very relevant because it means we can move some Dahan around. So yeah, I'm actually going to defend 2 here because we've got invaders, and pop a Dahan over here into the center of the island just so they're a bit more available. And then we're going to use Mysterious Abductions to deal 1 damage. I've already claimed the fear to get rid of that explorer. And I think that's pretty good. That's a pretty good turn. Right, we're going to build in the jungle. And we're going to explore in the sands. Okay, and we also have to be mindful of Sweden, the escalation next turn. We want to... Yeah. No, that should be okay. I'm just thinking, because if we get a if this card is a jungle, I didn't want to lose a Dahan in here to the escalation. This mountain is also a threat as well, but we can deal with that. Okay. So let's gather, and we get a fear for that because invaders are present. So we are going to shift this here and this here. Move them up a bit, I suppose. Yeah, also protects this Dahan from the escalation. It's just this. And these 2 here could be an issue. If we get sands or mountains, we're not happy about it. So to that end, I think I'm going to have to defend to gather up these Dahan to stop that. Okay, but let's cross that bridge when we come to it. So we want the defense. And we probably want to push, right? Or do we need to do anything else? We do need to actually defend. So let's, yeah, pushing is really good against Sweden. So let's do that. So we're going to take the, again, 3rd growth option. Let's go bottom track, get a miner, looking and digging for those defensive cards. Remove blight, more Dahan movement. Oh, strong and constant current. This could be really good. Yeah, let's give that a go. Pay for this, and where do we want this? We need to have access to this over here. So why don't we pop a presence there just to be safe? Or we could pop a presence here so we can defend it. Yeah, that seems all right. Okay, so pay an energy to get 8 defense in this jungles on the coast. Then we're going to get 1 fear and 2 defense in, probably it's going to have to be this one. Ooh, it's really awkward, isn't it? Because if we get sands anyway, it's going to convert a Dahan. Because this is going to build. It's risky, but it does cut our chances down. But then we've got nothing to, no Dahan to use over here. Gosh, so it's a bit of a 50-50, I think. But I can't defend this because there are no invaders. So I think we're going to have to take the chance. Okay, I think I got that fear. Yeah, I did. Okay, right. And then we just hope for the best. We just hope for no sands escalation. Right, for the rest of the turn, ignore strife. Okay. Destroy 2 explorers among lands with beasts. That doesn't matter. When invaders ravage, if the land has Dahan, defend 2. So that's 10 defense. That's well defended. Each player may replace 1 town with 2 explorers. I think I do want to do that. Let's place that with explorers. Get a fear for it. Stop that city build. Okay. So, ravage in the jungle. Dahan take care of everything here. We're going to build in sands. 2 towns on the board. And we hope that this is not a sands escalation. It hurts so much. It hurts so much. Okay, so we explore into the sands, and because there are equal or more amount of invaders in this land, we convert this Dahan into a town. That really hurt. That's physically hurt. Okay, well, the good news is that we've got some control here. So we've got 2 fear, and we can push some things. We've already got the Dahan here. I'm thinking we just take the blight in this land. Well, maybe we won't have to next turn. Oof, that hurt. But we know that sands are now safe. Jungles are safe, so we shouldn't lose any more Dahan. So let's push. I mean, we could just split these up a bit, couldn't we? Don't really want to put 2 towns in here in case we escalate jungles, and that would be really, really bad. Or we could keep these in here. That's going to be 6 damage because of Sweden's damage. Push these out. Can we defend 6 next turn? I don't think we can. But we do have access to this strong and constant currents. It's a bit of a risk. If we get a moon with our 3rd growth option, we could defend 2. I think we take the blight. Push this out here and push this out here just to protect the Dahan. We'll be able to defend this, hopefully, if we pick up a moon. And then just take the blight here, I think. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 damage. So we're going to take 2 blight, but I think that's okay. I think that's okay. We'll see what we get. We might get a nice card. So unlock that 3rd card play. Get a minor. Ooh, there's that defense. That's brilliant. So definitely pick that up. We don't have the moon, however, so we don't get our innate. Which is a bit of a shame. But I think that's okay. We can pop this presence in this land. Like that. Pay for these cards. Then we can use strong and constant currents to maneuver stuff and Dahan. So yeah, that's pretty good. So we can move this explorer over here so that we don't have to worry about defending that. And we've got 4 defense over here. So at least that stops the blight due to heavy mining. And then next turn we should be good. We should be good. Right. And each board with exactly one coastal city. Well, we've got none. Okay, we skip ravage actions in diseased and strifed lands. Choose a land with towns and Dahan. Push 2 towns per 2 Dahan. And that's no lands. Okay. Defend 1 in all lands. Okay. So this is actually 5. I don't think it's... No, it's not quite enough, is it? Okay, so Ravage. That takes care of this land. This is going to be 7. So unfortunately we do Blight. That's okay. That is okay. Yeah, and then we build. So we just get a city here, which is a bit spooky. Don't think we're going to be able to deal with this, actually. I didn't really think about that. And yes, we are protected from the escalation. Okay. Now we can move some stuff. We can push Blight, Explorers, or a town. I'm tempted to just push this town. So this is going to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. Oofed. I could push this Blight away, I suppose. That's an option to at least stop the cascade, because that's going to be 3 Blight. So narrows it down to 2. Let's do it. Okay, consolidate this Blight here. Okay. Definitely want to reclaim. Probably get another miner. Looking for... Oof, Strife is very good against Sweden. It's probably going to be the pick, isn't it? Yeah, let's do it. So can I defend this? We're going to get a city here, which isn't going to be great to defend either. I do want to try and deal with this as well. We've got beast damage, potentially. So we're going to see how that goes. We've got 3 energy. We can get rid of 5 damage, so that's 7 again. Down to 3 if we defend. That's all we can do. It's not going to be enough, but it's going to stop some blight. I think that's probably worth it at this point so we don't go blighted. So there's a bit of another off turn, but we could play potentially 4 cards next turn. So I'm not so worried about it. We could play this card as well to stop this blight. We might have to take this blight over here. Yeah, we'll see. Things are okay, I think. So we're going to do 2 fear. And we do have the range, so we're going to add a strife to this city. And then defend 4. Here. And that's all we can do. Right, stage 2. After advancing, invaders build in any terrain. Not shown, okay? Each beast deals 2 damage. That's awesome. Stops the build. Add 1 Dahan to a mountain or sands with Dahan. Great. We get that Dahan back. That's really useful. Don't feel I'm using them much this game, but we'll get there. So Ravage in the Sands. That's going to be 7 minus 4. It's 3 damage. Get rid of the Strife. That is a Blight. Going to build in the wetlands. And then escalation in the jungle. Okay. But no Dahan get converted. And now we have to build in one terrain not shown. So that's sands or mountains. Oof. Oh my gosh. Either one is not great. So I guess it would just be sands. And again, I don't think I had a town here because there are no invaders. I don't think. Or do I? I don't know. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that you have to add a town even if there are no invaders. If there's like a build action outside of the cards. We'll just do it. We'll make it a bit harder for ourselves just to be safe. Okay, but so we can push this. We've got 1. So potentially mountains. We're not worried about the mountains, so we don't have to worry about the escalation. This Ravage here. I think I probably want to stop this from blighting. Although we do have some spooky builds happening in the jungle, so maybe we deal with that. Yeah, maybe we stop a city build. Excuse me, just had to cough there. Yeah, okay, let's pop this town in here, and stop that city build. And hope that was the right thing to do. So if we get the 4 plays, I don't think we're going to play or going to be able to play everything. We'll be able to play these 4 cards. Is that worth it? That's 6 defense. That's pretty huge. And it unlocks stuff in the future. So maybe we do that. Okay, let's pop one there. And we need a sacred site, so let's pop one here, I guess. Okay. Great. This is potentially really good. Okay. So we have this Ravaging, and I want to clear it. I want to use some of these Dahan. So what we're going to do, 1 fear and 1 damage to stop this build in this jungle. We're going to push. I don't think it matters. Instead, we're going to move 2 Dahan into any other coastal land. So we'll move these 2 Dahan here. We're going to get 3 fear. 1, 2, 3. Defend 6 in here, and we can actually gather another Dahan in there. And that's going to be, what's that? 5, 8, 9. So we're just going to use the basic 4 defense to get 10 damage in there. And that should sort things out quite nicely. Okay, that's good. I feel good. Stop to build here, stop to build here. This should clear up. I think we're in a good position. Right. On an inland land, replace 1 explorer with a town. Has to be this one. Bit spooky. Gonna have to draft some mages, I think. Invaders do not ravage in lands with disease or strife. That's okay. Each player may push 1 explorer or town from a land with Dahan. And I don't think I want to. So we can remove health from a disease land or 1 explorer from an inland land. Okay. Right, Ravage. This is 5, 8, 9, and this is 6 damage back. Clears everything up. Build in the jungle. And then stage 2 card is the mountains, but no Dahan to convert. Okay. Now what do we do? We're definitely going to get a major next turn on the growth. So where do we want these Dahan? I think probably we move them in here, right? Ready for this counterattack. Yeah, that works. For me, time passes. Okay, we're probably going to have to reclaim. We've got a decent amount of energy, and let's dig for some majors. Oh gosh. Rapid Wings of Sunlight. More Dahan movement. That's really good. And probably where we're going to go with it. What do we get rid of? What are we not using? Strife is pretty good though. Probably going to need this Strife to kind of really make a dent in some of these larger lands. Because we're getting into stage 3 now. So I'm shifting in my chair. And I don't really have a way to deal with this. We could push this blight out to stop ravages and, well, not stop ravages, but stop what's it called? Oh, I'm doing a blank. I'm doing a blank. Whatever that thing is. So I think Rappins, yeah, we don't have the energy, but what do we get rid of? I just really like this Dahan movement on the coast. So I don't really want to get rid of anything. So maybe these mages aren't the ones that we're looking for. Terrifying Nightmares is also pretty good. We could potentially hit that innate, but it's expensive. No, I'm going to go with my gut and actually not get any major. Okay, so we can do a combo. What are we ravaging it? This one. This jungles. But actually, I think I'm okay with letting this blight if it comes down to it. And rather, I'll set up a counter attack here or here. So I want some Dahan movement. I think some strife would be good as well. We could use the defense. Maybe this is a bit of an off turn. The next turn, we do need some defense, so I need to get some presence, probably in here. And if we can defend this, this will be really nice. So I think I want to hold back on these two defense cards. Mysterious Abduction's probably going to be used to hit the innate. But we don't have... No, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Strong and Constant Currents. I mean, we don't have to play it, do we? Right, let's play this. And what I want to do is 2 fear. And actually, I think I need to strife this city here. The next turn, I'll be able to defend both of these potentially, and hopefully clear them up. I say that because we can actually do some pushing and stuff here. So if we push, there's 5 damage here in this land. And we've got 2 defense, so we need to get rid of 3. Or 2. So let us push this over here, I think. And then we can move some Dahan, because we've thresholded it, in there, I suppose, for the counterattack. Yep, and then 1 fear. And we get 2 defense in this land. Okay, because the real issue are these mountains, and then these sands. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? So let's see what happens. Okay. Add a town, push Dahan. You know what? I think I do need some Dahan in here, don't I? I think it was a mistake moving these. So, okay, I'm going to push them back because I think I need them there. Add a town to a land without a town. Probably going to be here, since at least there are beast stuff. And then immediately ravage. Okay, it does nothing. And beasts count as badlands. All right, fear cards. Each player adds a strife in a land with or adjacent to beasts. And we skip some stuff in land with beasts. It's really nice. Get some strife in this land. Remove a town or explorer from a land with beasts. Or at least 2 Dahan. Okay. Probably thin this out here. Or is it better to consolidate? Okay, we'll get rid of this mountains, this wetlands here. Okay, right. So we're gonna ravage in the jungle. That's fine. We're gonna build in the mountains, and then this spooky what is it? Stage 3 card, jungle and sands. All right, sands and jungle. Okay, now I would love a skip on this land. Okay. I think I'm going to have to. I don't trust myself to be able to defend this. Push this blight into this land. And then we can gather, get a fear, 3 Dahan in here, and hopefully we can deal with both of these mountains at least. Okay, time passes. And I think I want to do some digging. Yeah, so 3rd growth option. We're going to do some digging for a major. Looking for skips. Voice of Commander's pretty good for us. That might be the play to be able to deal with this. Yeah, I do want this. And probably get rid of strong and constant currents at this point. Okay. Right, so we need presence in one of these lands. Okay. And what I want to play is probably these. Is that enough? I think it might just be enough. Okay, 4 energy. Okay. Okay. So 1 fear, 1 damage. Let's stop that build. This jungles has just been shut down completely. All game, which is great. We've got 3 defensive skills, and we've got 4 damage here. So probably 4 damage in here is probably the way to go. I mean 4 defense. 4 defense can go here as well. And then we've got 6, 2, 3, 6 defense using our innate, which brings it up to 10. These should be good. Fingers crossed. Okay, we are healthy. Add 1 blight to a land with buildings. We can prevent this by paying energy, but we have no energy whatsoever. So we're going to have to add a blight. Oh dear. Probably here, right? That's probably it. So we go blighted. Destroy presence at the start of the invader phase. Okay. No disease lands, and each spirit may add 1 Dahan to one of its lands with Dahan, which is always nice with eyes. Great. Cool. Right. We're nearly terror level 3. We're nearly there. Each player removes a town or explorer from a coastal land. Okay. Thin that out. Right. So Ravage in the Mountains. This is 4 damage. This is good. Dahan fight back. We're great. This is 9, I believe. Yep. Dahan fight back. We're great. Build in the jungles and the sands. This is where it gets a little bit dicey. Okay. And then hopefully this isn't sands. Oh, we really need to win this game very quickly, don't we? Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, we're probably going to go blighted out if we can't deal with these. This is a lost cause, surely. Although with Voice of Command, I don't know. Maybe it's doable. Maybe it's doable. Could be. Could be. There are a lot of explorers in there. Okay, let's see. So 2 fear. Could be a fear rush here. We've only got 3 cards left. And we can push some stuff. I think we probably need to push things out of this land to protect it. But we're going to ravage in the jungle. Wetlands are safe. So let's push 2 towns out of here. And then that should... Yeah, that will take care of that land with Voice of Command. And then we just need to worry about defending this coastal sands here. Okay, time passes. But we don't have enough... We don't have enough energy, which is an issue. So it looks like we're going to have to not reclaim. So take the 3rd growth option, gets 3 energy, get a minor, hopefully a 0 cost. Oh my gosh, would you look at that? We do get a defend. And that is huge. That is exactly what we needed. And I'll tell you why in a minute. Wow. Let's pop a presence in there, I suppose. Okay. So this is exactly what we needed, because we needed a 0 cost and we needed a way to get Dahan into this land. Because we can't target Voice of Command in lands without Dahan. So that was huge. Okay, right. So we defend 4 in this land, which means as eyes we can gather a Dahan, which means we can do 1 damage per Dahan or Explorer to buildings, which is 5, which gets rid of this town and city. And now these fight alongside, these Explorers fight alongside Dahan. So there's currently 0 damage in this land. Oh, and it's also defend 2 as well. Oh, which gets us another Dahan in here, I suppose. That's huge. That is huge. And we just take the blight. Ooh, no, double blight. Oh gosh, that's going to be rough. Well, we have fear cards. Hopefully things will be all right. We need to destroy presents. So let's destroy this one, I guess. Okay. Ooh. Return a top fear card to the box. I really want to do that. So maybe it's a... Do we just forget voice of command? Because I think... Or anything here. That's 2 fear. We might need the fear. So let's just forget voice of command at this point. So that gives us the air needed. So we return the top fear card. We only need 2 fear, so I think we've got this. And during the next normal ravage, each building does +1 damage. Okay. Add 1 beast to a jungle without blight. All right. Okay. 1 fear if invaders are present. Okay. One fear is all we need. Add 1 wilds to a land with Dahan. All right. All right, fear cards. Take us away. Remove a town. Or replace a city with a town. Okay, I mean, replace this city here. Not with a city, with a town. And I think, yeah, we should win. We should win. Should be good. Each player chooses a land with Dahan. No, we want the Ravage. And each player removes an invader from a land with 2 or fewer invaders. Sure, okay. So, ravaging the Sams in the jungle, I'm going to choose this land first. Remember, because of voice of command, these aren't fighting against the Dahan or land. So that's 0 damage. These fight back, destroy the city, and we win. We win. Cool. Fun game. Felt a bit close, but oh my gosh, this card saved us completely. I mean, we might have been able to survive another turn. I mean, we were getting quite close for just a fear victory. But yeah, that was a fun game. Closer than I thought it would be, basically. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.